All right, what's going on, guys? Logan Sneed here with Sneed.com today. How would you feel if you knew today was your last day to live? When I was diagnosed with a stage 4 glioblastoma brain tumor, I did not know what's next in my life. I was going on the path that the doctor had laid out in front of me. There's nothing we can do. It gave me no hope, it gave me no faith. We have to learn from death. And it's not that we know when we're gonna die, but it's knowing that we will die one day. And when you understand that death is something that's real, being diagnosed with cancer does not make you, it does not make me any different than anybody else out there, because we don't know what's next. Somebody could get hit by a bus tomorrow. Somebody could die 30 years from now. Somebody could be diagnosed today. And we never know what's gonna actually happen. And death teaches you that we are all equal. And what death has taught me, we take people for granted. What if they were gone tomorrow? Death doesn't take your life away. It helps you get it back. Because when you decide to take a moment and understand where you want to go in your life, and you start pursuing the impossible, is the moment that you're creating the outcomes that you've always wanted. So let me tell you a story. There was a young woman who could do anything in the world she wanted. And all she had to do was choose one thing and focus. So one day she sat down in front of a blank canvas and began to paint. Every stroke was more perfect than the next, slowly and gracefully converging to build a flawless masterpiece. And when she eventually finished painting, she stared proudly at her work and smiled. It was obvious that she had a gift. She was an artist, and she knew it too. It made her so present, so very in the moment. But a few moments after she finished painting, she got anxious and stood up. She felt like being an artist was a fine enough hobby, but that she should get to the task of finding out how to make a meaningful contribution to society. So she glanced at her masterpiece one last time and left the house to clear her head. And while she was walking, she didn't notice the clouds above and later the stars in the sky who were trying to signal her. Because she was preoccupied with an important decision she had to make. She had to choose one right thing to do out of all the possibilities in the world. Should she practice medicine or design buildings or teach something important? She was utterly stumped. And years later, the woman began to cry because she had realized that she had been walking for so many years and she hadn't done anything at all. Would she die without living a life of meaning and happiness? She became so paralyzed with worrying about the future that she was missing the life that was right in front of her. So the young woman dusted off her easel and began to paint. One stroke gracefully led into the next, as it had so many moons ago. And as she smiled, time flew by as she continued painting through the day. And there was still some time left to do something that moves her and to soak in the magic that life is all about. And as somebody who was diagnosed with cancer, it made me realize that what's in front of me is something I can create. It's not me chasing something. It's not me hoping for something. It's me knowing, having a vision, and creating something of where I want my life to go and where my mind is set forth. What are you doing with your life? Because that's what death asks you. And the moment that you understand that is the moment that you decide to make a decision in achieving the dreams that you have. Whether you're looking to start a business, whether you're looking to transform your life physically, mentally, or emotionally, the moment you decide to do that is you recognizing what death can give you, not what death can take away from you.